The biggest thing I take from the campaign in South Carolina is that it is very humbling and very sobering to have so many people who so deeply want their country to get back on the right track. So many people who are so concerned about jobs, about medical costs, about the everyday parts of life, and who feel that the elites in Washington and New York have no understanding, no care, no concern, no reliability, and in fact do not represent them at all. In the two debates that we had here in Myrtle Beach and then in Charleston, where people reacted so strongly to the news media, I think it was something very fundamental that I wish the powers that be in the news media would take seriously. The American people feel that they have elites who have been trying for a half century to force us to quit being American and become some kind of other system. And the reaction, people completely misunderstand what's going on. It's not that I am a good debater. It is that I articulate the deepest felt values of the American people. You know, this is a remarkable system. What makes us different from virtually every other country in the world is that we are free, and because we're free, we can produce leadership from an amazing range of places. Now, sometimes that leadership is good. We once had an actor who made movies with chimpanzees. He turned out to be one of our greatest presidents and ended up with the disappearance of the Soviet Empire. We once had a peanut farmer nuclear physicist. He didn't turn out to be quite as good. But the genius of America is that you can come from any background. I watched tonight the fine speeches of the other three candidates on our side. And I was struck with how much they reflected the openness of the American system. You know, Rick Santorum showed enormous courage in Iowa when he had no money, nobody covered him, and he just kept campaigning. I rest my case. I mean, he has made an impact, right? I mean, here's a guy who articulates the values of social conservatism, who articulates the importance of manufacturing, and who may have been as right about the dangers of Iran as anybody in this country in the last 10 years. And then as a further example of how wide open our system is, you have Dr. Ron Paul, who on the issue of money and the Federal Reserve has been right for 25 years. And while I disagree with him on many other things, there's no doubt that a lot of his critique of inflation, of fiat money, and of the Federal Reserve is in fact absolutely the right direction, and it's something I can support strongly. And finally, Governor Romney, with whom I disagree on many issues, is nonetheless a good example of America. He's hardworking. He has been very successful. He has organized large systems. He did a terrific job at the Winter Olympics. And the fact is, if you look at the four of us, we are proof that you can come from a wide range of backgrounds, and in America, you have a chance to try to make your case no matter what the elites think in New York and Washington. Well, you've sort of just now captured the heart of this campaign. The fact is We want to run not a Republican campaign. We want to run an American campaign.